Gregory Thompson was a man on a mission. He had recently attended a motivational seminar where the charismatic speaker, adorned in glittering attire, had shouted, "Focus on yourself, not others." Inspired, Greg vowed to incorporate this nugget of wisdom into his tightly regimented life. Greg's first opportunity came at work. His coworker Karen, renowned for borrowing office supplies and forgetting to return them, asked if she could, once again, borrow his stapler. "Focus on yourself, not others," Greg muttered, a determined glint in his eye. And so, Karen received a long stare but no stapler. "I guess I'll ask Tim," she finally said. Walking away in bewilderment, Greg puffed out his chest, feeling accomplished. Next, Greg took his newfound philosophy to the gym. Typically, he helped spot his friend Jim during weightlifting sessions. Not today. As Jim's arms wobbled under the weight, Greg chanted internally, "Focus on yourself, not others," and proceeded to execute perfect bicep curls in front of the mirror. Jim's anguished cries for help were eventually answered by a horrified bystander, but Greg's biceps never looked better. Feeling increasingly empowered, Greg expanded his self-centric regimen to his personal life. That evening, his wife Kathy asked if he could help with the dishes. "Focus on yourself, not others," he said out loud this time, and headed straight to the couch to catch up on his favorite TV series. Leaving Kathy to battle the mountain of dirty plates. Moments later, Greg felt the cold sting of a dishcloth hurled with alarming precision. "Focus on this," she retorted, marching off indignantly. Despite occasional setbacks, Greg was relentless. At a family gathering, his Aunt Mildred began her usual tirade about the younger generation's shortcomings. Greg tuned her out, absorbed in his own thoughts about whether to get avocado or strawberry smoothies later. Consequently, he failed to notice when Aunt Mildred mistakenly scattered birdseed instead of confetti, sending a chaotic flurry of pigeons into the party. As people around him screamed and ducked, Greg sipped his beverage, incredibly focused on its texture. Finally, the bubble of Greg's fervent self-focus burst when he almost lost a friendship. Invited to a trivia night by his best friend Phil, Greg decided to answer all questions solo, whispering "Focus on yourself, not others" each time teammates tried to collaborate. By the night's end, their group had the lowest score in trivia night history, and Phil was considering hosting future events without Greg. It was only after a stern talk from Phil and a lot of soul-searching that Greg realized focusing on oneself didn't mean ignoring the world around him. A balanced approach was necessary. While self-improvement was important, helping others and paying attention to their needs had its own merits. Gregory Thompson learned to blend introspection with empathy, creating a more harmonious life, one well-balanced stapler at a time.